guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
10 Swedish versus American culture differences in our home.
You like being equal.
Yeah. You have to edit this out.
This is the worst thing. Swedes love Shalom and welcome to my channel. My name is Tamar. This is my husband Nathan, who was born in Sweden and moved here to Israel with his parents when he was a small boy. And
So they're
where are
in
we?
Israel, but there's American culture differences? Wouldn't it be Swedish versus Israeli? Or are we saying Israeli and American is the same? Which I don't think it is, but okay.
I moved here from the US when I was small. We met here in Israel and we've been married now for 10 years. Here in this video, we're going to share some differences that we face.
He's so happy to be
mainly
in this
because
video
he's
with her.
From,
He's so
I think,
happy.
Swedish culture and I'm from American. So the first one is pancakes. The definition of pancakes. Swedish people.
I don't know though. I mean, we'll see how American she is, but if she grew up here not here, well, there in Israel, I don't think she's gonna be that American, but we'll see.
People call pancakes the thin, what Americans would call.
I think that's for us too. I think
Pancakes?
Yeah, for me, pancakes is what what you call crepes. That's the pancake.
No, they're called crepes.
No, they're pancakes. they're
No.
yes. Yes, they're pancakes.
Those are crepes.
We call them pancakes. Yes.
They're crepes.
Crepes, like a big, thin pancake. And Americans,
that's
we
our
call pancakes
pancake.
the smaller, thicker
This is
pancakes.
American pancakes are not pancakes. Swedish pancakes are the real, big, thin. That's
Oh,
the way you're
I
supposed
want
to make
to
a pancake.
see.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
But could you eat my
No,
pancakes?
I don't enjoy
I
them
want
at
to see
all.
Swedish.
You like my pancakes?
I want to see it now.
Well, the Swedish we've seen it in the reactions before. It's
Oh.
the same crepes that I make.
Oh, I thought he said it was bigger.
No, that's American. I mean, we don't just, I guess we never had growing up pancakes like yours, like that.
My mom, she made a super pancake. Like, it was the whole like all the batter on one thing. Flip it is big, and then she cut it in half. She said, "Your brother eat this side, and you eat this side."
That's a lazy woman.
It was so good. It was fluffy and soft, but crunchy on the outside. She said she don't have time to make the stacks. She just said the whole batter go in, cook it, and then put the top over it so it could cook through, and then you flip it.
Pancakes, right?
I like
loved it.
crepe.
The thing is, you know why, like, I guess European pancakes, crepes are makes sense. It's fast because you just quick one side, quick the other side.
You'll be
boom,
there all day.
boom, boom,
No,
boom, boom.
no.
No, it's
the
fast.
batter. You're gonna be there all
But that's
day,
what I'm saying. It cooks faster than the American ones. That's why it's.
and you have to
more
eat like
efficient.
how many just to feel a little full.
That's why we put filling in it. You don't eat them by themselves. I mean, you could, but we put filling in it.
I
But
call
it's
them
not a crepe,
crepes.
it's a pancake. Let us know which one you think is a real pancake and which one's fake. I know Tamal's demographics
It's not
are
a fake.
mostly... Tamal's demographics on the channel are mostly American and Israel, so I hope I managed to
Americans
win.
like crepes, but some of our kids prefer Abba's pancakes,
Yeah,
like
most
the
of them.
thin. No, just
Most of-
Yair.
Just Yair?
Just Yair prefers your
Are you
pancake.
sure? We need to check.
And some of them prefer Ima's pancake, which is the smaller ones.
And we have Swedish jam that goes with the pancakes, and most kids like that. Or Swedish chocolate.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Swedish chocolate, I agree, is the best. Marabu.
Yeah, Swedish chocolate.
Marabu, it comes in the round
never
ones and
tried
also the
this
square. I
one.
like the square better. I don't know
That's
why.
weird. That's weird. Okay.
I don't know why. It's just the shape of the chocolate
You
makes such a
tried this
difference.
one,
Like it's the
Marabu?
same
It's
chocolate.
the same chocolate. It's probably
We've
just
seen it in the reactions. It's always look good. I've never tried it though.
And you
extra
like the
thing.
round ones.
Yeah, the round ones are
I
fun.
don't
The
think they have
second
it
one
here in
is
the
just
States.
as important, and that is, I don't know why, Swedish people don't have glazing on Cinnabons.
Yes, we don't have the glaze on Cinnabons either. The taste comes from the bun. You don't need the glaze.
The best part of
It's
a
blasphemy.
Cinnabon,
Chilul Kodesh. How could you?
the best part about the Cinnabons is that cream cheese
No, you're
frosting.
supposed to taste the cinnamon and the pearl sugar.
Yes.
And glazing
This
is
is the
just
cinnamon
blasphemy.
bun.
It makes no sense.
I don't know
You're not
why.
supposed to
I
put
eat
that.
both.
It's so
sad.
wrong.
I feel so bad for
But
you.
I would be a little bit confused because the little stones on the Swedish,
Sea salt.
it looked, oh, it's salt. I thought it was sugar.
Maybe, I don't know. I,
I
thought
was
so-
gonna
so
say,
sea
oh,
salt.
it looks like salt to me, but I was gonna say, but it's sugar.
Oh,
but
is
you
it
say
sugar? Maybe it's sugar. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Looks like
But
sea
they
salt to
both
me.
look good.
Honestly, the glaze is just so much calories. Like, it takes the joy. Like, you can't really like.
You think about it too hard.
No, because you eat like one. You can't even.
You're
the-
supposed to eat one.
Oh hell no! With those ones, you get a whole bag in the farmers market, and you eat the whole
Oh.
bag.
But I feel like they're little, so you could eat like 3, which is like 1.
That's what I'm saying. Because there's no glaze.
But
it's
also
so
you have
boring.
this thing also about frosting on cakes. I don't know why.
I just don't enjoy frosting. I don't know if that's
doesn't have to do
Swedish thing, but
Swedish.
glazing and frosting on
Okay,
cinnamon buns.
glazing on
Big
cinnamon buns.
no-no.
Oh. Shoes in the entrance to the home.
Yeah.
So Swedish, when you guys
We
like
leave our shoes at the entrance or outside the door. We come
Yes.
out from the cold, wet. Our shoes are wet or it's dirty, and so on. We want to
Yes.
have a nice, clean apartment. We have slippers or house
do you
shoes.
leave it like outside the door or in the
I guess
entrance?
if they're really wet, some people might leave them outside.
like
of the place.
Swedish in
I don't
Sweden.
know if you're allowed to leave stuff outside at the, in the staircase. You're not even supposed to walk in the staircase when someone else is there. You look through the hole to
Oh
make
my
sure no
God.
one's walking down the stairs. You wait for someone to like finish walking out their apartment.
That's so
Only
interesting.
then you go out.
Swedish people
So
are interesting.
I love having a clean.
That's considerate. I appreciate that because I hate leaving from the apartment and there's a neighbor outside. I'd rather wait. I'll wait inside and listen for the neighbor to be gone, and then I'll go outside.
That's an interesting point. I never like thought about it consciously. Ooh, but
No,
I do feel
I do not go outside.
Subconsciously, we used to do like you kind of check before leaving if you look through the
You just have
peephole.
to hear.
Well, okay, here you hear it, but no, like in Lithuania, you don't hear it. The walls are thick, you don't hear nothing. The doors are thick too, so you kind of like I do think I would check before kind of.
Well, just in case someone
Subconsciously.
is waiting outside.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of that, but I'm thinking like more like first, like
No,
make sure the neighbor is nothing.
for me it was that, but yeah, that's I never thought about it, but I do think that is true though. You do kind of check. You don't just I don't care. I walk out.
Yeah.
I do think he
And
is right.
and
Yeah,
sometimes
it's
I feel
interesting.
like, especially with our neighbor, you could hear us already outside. You want to
It's-
come outside too?
Insulation. The door is very thin here. Like
Yeah,
you
but
hear
you
it,
could,
hear it,
but
you can
if
hear
I'm already outside, then you wait your turn and let me go to the elevator in peace and not share it.
Clean house, walking around barefoot. I don't know if it's a Swedish thing,
My neighbor, 'cause I feel like
but
my
at least
neighbor hears
slippers
me.
or something like that. And
I don't
feel
mind
shoes are
walking
dirty.
around with
Like it
shoes.
gets the
Like
whole house
I
dirty.
like leaving in the entrance. That's
You
where
don't
they
mind
go.
shoes
But
in bed. It's so
I don't
weird.
mind shoes.
That's wrong.
I don't
It
mind
gets all
shoes in the
dirty.
house. I don't think it's such a big
Oh, I
deal.
don't like
Gets all
that.
No,
dirty.
some
like
Americans,
that.
of course, also leave the shoes in the entrance and everything, but like, I guess most Americans versus most Swedish people.
Yeah.
Like, so this is something that I saw on ChatGPT, and I didn't realize that it might be a Swedish
You know what I
American thing.
like? There's some homes like up north. They have like a mud room
Yeah.
where the shoes only stay there and that's it.
Yeah,
I
we
love
have it
that.
too.
I love it.
Well, we call it the hallway though. Either the hallway or you can have like a little mudroom, but not everybody has a mudroom. If you don't have a mudroom, call it like a hallway. Then in that hallway you leave the shoes. Yeah.
When Swedish people say like, "Oh, let's hang out sometimes, let's go somewhere," so like Swedish people actually really mean it. Like also Israelis, Americans also. It's like you're kind of like, "Yeah, let's meet up sometime," and you don't mean it.
I don't know if that's a Swedish thing. I just know that if I tell someone let's meet up later, I actually mean it.
You really
if you thought
when
ChatGPT
you're
is a
you and your
Swedish
friends.
thing,
I thought it was a
it was
Swedish
really
thing.
weird.
I think to me as well, if you say let's hang out or let's meet up, you mean it. You don't say. But I don't know if that's an American thing either to like kind of flake out. To me, that's more like Latin American based on what we've seen in the reactions. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know why I would tell someone let's meet up later and we're
Yeah.
not gonna meet up later.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. Some people
No,
are like that. They're
yeah.
flaky, but I don't know if that's
No,
like a
I'm not-
cultural
not really.
thing.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I met Tamal. She used to like schedule with friends that Shabbat, yeah, you'll come over. Like we're going to see our parents, and they'll come over. And they never came, and she never called them
Oh,
to come.
yeah,
and
I
was
didn't
like-
care.
I was
Come,
like,
don't come.
But you decided to schedule. Like, why are we not meeting up with them? It was very weird for me. Like, if I schedule with someone, I expect them.
Now, if you want to say like the cultural difference in the sense that maybe like at least what we've seen in Germany, for example, once you schedule something 5 months in advance, you don't need to double check. They're gonna be there. Here, you would have to. It's pretty courteous to double check, to like just make sure plans haven't changed. I don't know how they do that in Sweden. If they like double check, or are we doing this? Is this still on or no?
To show up.
I saw this also. Swedes value equality in the household when it comes to cooking and childcare, like the men.
Yes.
So I didn't realize that. Like I know that we're very equal. You do the cooking, a lot of the cooking, childcare, a little too much in your opinion.
There's a lot
England.
of gender equality in Sweden. I don't know if that's the reason I'm like that, but yeah,
That-
you get a maternity leave for
Oh yeah,
ma-
there's like an
for the
equal
husband.
maternity leave. ChatGPT says that Americans are more gender role, like the mom takes on more
I'm
tasks
sure
and
it's a
laundry.
spectrum in both cultures, but yeah, I'm sure Sweden, like the spectrum, is more moved over towards equality in the household work.
I don't know. Hard to say. There's a lot of working women nowadays, so it's not. I think it's more household to household. I don't know.
You
Good.
enjoy that?
I like equality.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. Okay, guys, this is the worst thing. Swedes love fresh air. Okay, it's freezing cold outside, and I don't understand why the house is so cold. I look, and all the windows are
Yeah,
open
I
because
love
Nathan
fresh
likes
air.
I
fresh.
love fresh
You
air.
know
Air.
what's even worse? I like when it's like raining and I want to open the window for the rain wind.
Yeah, I think for Lithuanians too, yeah, we like fresh air, but the thing is, here we can't have fresh air because it's so fucking hot.
Mm.
Like,
You told me I can't because the thunder will come inside.
oh yeah, the
and
light,
send-
yes, the lighting,
Will-
yeah.
I never seen someone
Listen,
can be logical everywhere else, but
I
here
don't know.
illogical.
I don't know. Listen, that's what my grandparents told me.
Illogical.
Okay,
In the winter.
I have a
I have done my research on it. It is. There are some stories about it.
Some
Okay,
stories,
some
hey,
stories. There's no
hey.
scientific proof. There
And
is
me,
stories
I'm
about
gonna
it.
be the one to be the story.
family
Yeah.
that when they come here and it's like winter and I would never think of going to the beach or to the sea and they see it's like 7 degrees Celsius but the sky is clear.
Oh,
and
they
there's no
come to visit you
clouds.
from Sweden. Like they live in Sweden.
The sky is clear, there's no clouds. They're like, what a beautiful day. And I'm like, it's freezing. It's supposed to be 20 degrees.
Okay, guys, but on a winter day, we should have the windows closed. Who agrees with me? Okay.
I think if it's 15 degrees and above, I need to air out the house. I need a little bit of
We always
air.
need
Oh yeah.
Nah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
if it's on a winter day, it's nice to let a little air,
Air,
like for
yeah.
5 minutes, just a little bit. Not saying keep the air,
Mm.
open, but even on a winter day, because there's a lot of like viruses, all that shit in the air too. So kind of just clear it out a little bit.
the air in the house, and it's freezing. And when my mom comes to visit, so she says, I guess Swedish people like the fresh air. Swedish people. Oh my gosh,
I'm
that's
happy
really.
it's summer soon. Right now it's a beautiful 20, I think 23 degree day.
Okay, today is a
and the
nice day. I
windows
don't
should be
mind.
Open in the whole house. And have
Okay,
air.
I don't mind, but like if it's cold, let's keep the windows closed.
Well, it's summer now, so. I
Okay,
can go.
now we're fine, but like in the winter, this could be an issue.
Issue.
I wonder where she's from the States. Seems like somewhere south, because we used to warm climate.
Next one is foods. Now, Americans are known that they have more processed food and like sauces that they buy that are ready made, and a lot of the rest of the world have more food made from scratch, and Swedes also, right? There's a lot of like,
I assume. I don't really know.
you don't
but,
really know. Yeah,
I prefer fresh food.
we're
cook it
never gonna buy, in
myself.
our house, we kind of went with like the more fresh, we're never gonna buy like processed food or like things that are ready made. It's like,
Yeah,
we
make my
both
own
don't.
hamburgers for the kids.
Yeah,
like
we make
stuff
our own.
like
We'll
that.
never buy like ready-made hamburgers. We'll always make it. Also, peanut butter. It says that Americans love peanut butter. Swedes think that peanut butter is
Yeah,
weird.
I saw that you read that. I don't really know, but I know I think peanut butter is like a weird thing. And like if you do dates with peanut butter or chocolate with peanut butter.
You do like it?
Or I was going to say I don't like it.
You don't like
yeah,
anything?
they say if you put peanut butter and dates together or like figs, it tastes like a Snicker.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have days. Guess what I'm gonna try?
Oh, I would love to get some peanut butter.
You don't have it? You finished it?
no.
Oh, okay, we can get it.
No,
Peanut butter
peanut
is
butter
the
jelly.
best
It's like
thing.
what's wrong
It's
with
just
you?
a commitment.
Jelly. Come on, so
Doesn't
good.
make
Of
any
the peanut
sense.
butter to
But we
me.
do like a few Swedish. We said the Swedish chocolate that we like in our
Yeah,
house.
like the Swedish chocolate, the Swedish pastries. I
jam.
recommend fika. It's kosher.
right.
I mean, obviously, I'm not Swedish, so I don't know. But I feel like I've never heard personally that people have something against peanut butter. It's just not really popular in Europe. I guess doesn't exist. It's an American thing. Not that there's anything wrong with it. There's no demand, so they don't import. Or okay, so they do have, but it's super expensive too. It's rare to find and expensive, so that's why it's kind of not a thing. Like if it was like as common and as priced as Nutella, I'm sure it would be way more popular.
Do we have jelly?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, go make a peanut butter and jelly.
Oh my gosh,
One
we
of
love the
one of
Fika
the
bakery.
branches is kosher, and I really, really recommend it. So it's really, really good.
Right, we order there for like once a month, special occasions.
Yeah, once in a while.
A princess cake for your birthday, or you like when your mom makes it.
Yeah.
This one is funny when it comes to blanket wars. Like a couple, does a couple sleep with two separate blankets,
Or one big
like
one.
twin size, or one big one? Americans, I guess also some Americans
Yeah.
sleep with like one big blanket,
It's
which
so weird. Like,
it's pretty weird. Yeah,
I can
we have two
imagine like
blankets.
taking like the
thank
whole
God.
blanket like to yourself overnight, or me taking
Yeah,
the
like,
whole blanket.
fight-
Like,
I don't know. I think in Lithuania is one blanket. My parents have one blanket. I never.
I'm used to like having like, okay, there's a big blanket and then there's a thin one, depending how hot or cold it is.
Yeah, the thin one is like an extra. Yeah, I get it. But like, there is one main blanket though. Interesting.
like why not have it?
Why would you do that? But I know Americans that do that. It's funny. It says that Swedish people like to educate their kids from an early age, like to cook and to clean and to do things, to be able to be efficient in the house. Like, I don't know if that's like it's very important for you that they know how to
I
do
don't know if that's
things?
Swedish, but yeah, I want my kids to cook and to like do the dishes and clear the table and not to ask us to do like give them a cup of water. Like there's a
You
cup. There's
know,
Yeah.
there was a trick. My mom said, whoever finished their food first gets to wash the dishes. Yay. So she got her kids to eat fast and clean the dishes. I clean the dishes because I eat fast.
You eat slow though.
Not when it came to that. When I wanted to clean
You're
the
competitive,
dishes.
I guess.
Yes, I'm
Uh,
competitive.
but that's interesting. I don't know if that's like a Swedish versus American. I think that's again parent.
Parent
I,
choices.
I would feel like I would want
But
my kids to have early life skills. I don't know
yeah,
why not. I
yeah.
don't. What's the down? What would you
I
want the kid to
guess
do? Just nothing?
I guess it, like some kids don't learn how to do laundry till they go to college. Like those like life skills until they get to
Yeah,
college.
they definitely gotta learn that.
water. Take
Yeah,
water.
and that's
makes
annoying if they
sense, yeah.
can't take water themselves. But is it more because you think that they could really help you, or it's just like it's important for you that they do
It's
household?
both, but mostly the second one. It's more important to me that they like build the skills, they become more independent.
I think it's both because they gotta they're not paying rent. They gotta make themselves useful.
I mean,
But at the same time, they do need the skills for the
yeah,
life.
for
so.
me it would be like more understanding, like to be able to contribute in a small way possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not paying rent, so
No, it's not even about them. Like, okay, they have to work.
No, not work. But I'm just saying, if take out the trash or whatever,
Yeah.
some like minor stuff like that. Of course, not like a 3-year-old take out the trash, but teenagers like they gotta do something.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but also, of course, it helps me at some point if they do more of the chores in the house and help us
Right.
out.
I think like in general, a lot of people when it comes to chores for the kids, like it's like there's a lot of debates. I don't think it's really Swedish and American. There's like a
Right.
lot like, do we want to pay our kids to do things or to
Right,
do special
yeah.
things, like an allowance to do?
I guess. Okay, I see it. I see what she means. I guess you assign certain chores. If it's done, you give like a whatever X amount at the end of the week. If everything is done, I can see it. I guess as a little motivation.
Chores,
Sure.
or it's something that everyone has to contribute. Or I heard someone that said that chores, like when it comes to laundry and dishes, like it's the parents, like the parents do the household work, and like the kids could contribute if they need help, but like it is your role. Like
Nah.
so
Because it's the
sometimes
philosophy
someone,
thing.
when it comes to cleanliness, ChatGPT says that Swedes are more minimalistic and tidy.
But so, what's this video? They're not like I thought it was gonna be their cultural differences, not what ChatGPT says. It says in our home. They don't have these differences. She
I
asked
think-
ChatGPT.
I think she does incorporate like what happens
Personal,
in their
yeah.
home, like personal experiences.
Yeah, but I can make this video going to ChatGPT and we can talk about it.
Okay.
No, I'm just
And
kidding.
Americans are more like they have more stuff and it's more messy. I don't know if we
It's also
fit in.
smaller and bigger apartments, right? Like we have a small apartment, so we
Yeah.
try to cut
We
down on
the
things.
stuff
'cause-
because we have a small apartment, so we try not to have that much stuff.
Yeah.
Like compared to a family of 6, we don't have that many stuff. But like I wouldn't say we're minimalistic.
No,
Like we
no.
own things. We
Yeah,
have
we
like
do.
books and toys, and
Yep.
we do have
A
stuff.
lot.
A lot of stuff. So
For
thank you so much
me,
for letting
it
us vent.
depends as long as you have storage space.
Yeah, for this
I
one,
don't like stuff like out.
I don't think this one applies. The last one to Lithuania, I do think it's more like American. We have a lot of stuff, like we don't throw shit out ever. Like I guess comes back from the Soviet times when you didn't have nothing, so everything whatever you come by, it's very like hard to come by. So you want to keep it. So like you keep hoarding. Like at my grandpa's, you don't want to go how much stuff there is. It's so much hoarded shit, some old stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, like we have a lot of stuff. But yeah.
Okay, guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.